welcome back to DivaDollFlawless. In today's video, I just want to share with you guys some of my favorite brushes that I've been using to do my makeup. This first one is by Real Techniques, and this is a multitask brush, and I purchased this from Ulta, and I have been using this multitask brush just to simply apply my blush. I love how dense it packs the blush on, but because it has those bristles on it, it actually gives the blush a airbrush effect. So I really love this. Again, this is the Real Techniques multitask brush, and I purchased this from Ulta. My next brush is from MAC, and this is the 168 brush. This is kind of like a oldie but goodie, and I pretty much use this to actually I use it for all three cheek products. So if I want to apply my highlighter, I will use this for my highlight. I'll use it to apply my blush, and then I will also use it to apply my contour color as well. But as of lately, I've been using it simply just to apply my highlight to the highest planes of my cheeks. And I just absolutely love this, as well as a contour. Again, this is my MAC 168 brush. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, and I purchased this from Target. As you can see, it's just a pretty dome shape. It's a fluffy blending brush. I have used this with concealer, and I will say I do like how it blends it out, but I don't necessarily use it for concealer. I do use it in my crease to apply my bronzer or whatever contour color I'm using on my eyes, and then I actually take that and bring it down to contour the sides of my nose. The way that the brush is made, that fluffy thickness of the brush, it allows me to apply the color, but again, it diffuses it at the same time, so it kind of takes out those extra steps of applying the color and then having to blend it out. And this was from Target, and I believe maybe like $3 at most for this brush. To apply my foundation, you guys have been seeing me use my Sedona Lace 480 brush, but this week I actually switched over to a different brush, and this is by M.A.C Cosmetics, and it doesn't have a specific name or anything like that. It doesn't have a number, but I tell you one thing, this brush, one day I accidentally picked it up to apply my foundation, and I absolutely love it. It applies my foundation, which I've been using a CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation, and I just simply stipple this on my face, but then I will take it and buff it out in circular motions, and this leaves my foundation looking absolutely flawless. One thing that I've been doing is like taking a makeup sponge and dabbing it all over my face just to give that airbrush effect, and I noticed I have not had to do that step by using this brush. So definitely, if you can, pick this brush up, and it is from M.A.C Cosmetics. Another face brush would be the Morphe G8, and I've been using this as a contour to apply my contour shade, and I love it because it applies it and blends it out flawlessly. And I didn't purchase this. My sister, my twin, actually purchased this for me along with a couple other Morphe brushes, and these are my first Morphe brushes, so I was really excited about that. But she purchased these as a birthday gift, and I decided to try them out, and I love them. So I will be going on the Morphe Brushes website to purchase more of their brushes, and I love it because it just really fits in a contour of my cheek, and it just applies my contour color very nicely. This is the e.l.f. blush brush, and I like it because it has that nice dome shape to it. So what I do use this for is to apply any of my powders under my eye, and I like it because I want to say this is maybe like $3. It's really soft, but at the same time, it just gets right up under my eyes to apply that, and I'll just kind of like press it into the skin. Love this brush. So again, this is the e.l.f. blush brush, and I purchased this one from Target. Another M.A.C Cosmetics brush is this one right here. I'm sorry guys, these ones do not have any specific names or numbers on them, but this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a slanted kabuki brush, and I use this to apply my contour around my face, but also on the cheek and I love it. Another thing I will do is just take the side of it and just kind of cut out that contour. If I really want to make my contour a little more intense, then I will use this. But I've been using this to apply my bronzer shade all around the perimeter of my face and on my cheeks, and the shape of it is just perfect. So if you can, try this brush out as well. And again, this one is from RC Cosmetics. Another Morphe brush, and this one is G2, and I've been using this one for the same purpose as the e.l.f. blush brush, and that's to just apply any powders under my eyes. If I'm using any of my mineral eyeshadow powders, excuse me, not eyeshadow powders, but foundation powders, such as the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Naturals or like the Sephora Baked powders, facial powders, these type of brushes I find work really good with those formulas. But I just absolutely love using this to apply any powders under my eyes. Again, it has a great shape and is so soft, but it also gives my makeup a great finish on whatever product I'm using this for. Now to move into some eye brushes, the one that I've been using a lot of is my Sedona Lace 941 brush. This is just like a flat shader brush. Now MAC has one that I really like, and basically any of my brushes that are like this, it does not have to be this Sedona Lace one, but any of my flat shader brushes, period, I've actually been loving because I use it to just simply pack that eyeshadow on. It gives my eyeshadow a great finish without me having to constantly go back in. I can kind of pick up what I need, pat it on, and if need be and I really want my eyeshadow to pop, all I really have to do is just spray the brush down and then just pat the brush on top of the eyeshadow to give it a more enhanced look. But definitely this is one of my favorite brushes to pack on eyeshadow with. For eyeliner, if I'm using like a gel liner, then I love this brush. Actually, I guess these were my first Morphe brushes. I went to the makeup show in New York and I purchased these eyeliner brushes. This is the Morphe 443. So again, this is the Morphe 443 brush. It looks like this, and as you can see, it just has the perfect type of point on it to allow you to just really get in there and line the eye at the base of the lashes. And I've been using this with my Wet n Wild gel liner. Everyone knows about that. And these two combos for my wing liner have been perfect, and then I'll go over it with my Kat Von D tattoo liner. But definitely the M443 from Morphe is definitely my favorite brush that I've been using to line my eyes with lately. Okay, so last but not least are two different brushes. This is my MAC 224 brush, and again I like this because all I pretty much have been wearing in my crease is bronzer or any kind of like a contour shade, and so I like these blending brushes because they blend and apply the color at the same time. So any kind of fluffy blending brushes like this I absolutely love. This is my MAC 224. And then lastly, to do my eyebrows, which has literally no name on it now because I have worn this little brush out. This came with the Naked 2 palette, and it's a dual-ended brush. It has the fluffy blending side on this end, and then it has this side right here. Now these are synthetic or like the dual fiber brush bristles. So I've never really used these for powder. I've always only used this for my eyebrows. So I will take this side and I will use my concealer to pretty much sculpt out the shape of my eyebrow, and then I will flip and use this side to blend out the concealer. And again, this came with the Naked 2 palette. I rarely use my Naked 2 palette, but I would actually buy it again just to have another one of these brushes. If I were to lose this brush, I would be really heartbroken because I absolutely love this brush. So those are all of the brushes that I have been loving, that have been allowing me to just get a beat face lately. And I thought this would be a fun video for you guys, just to give you an idea of what I like to use or what I have been using. Of course, it switches up all of the time, but lately I've just been loving how my foundation has been looking, and it has been because of the tools that I have been using. Let me go over my lips real quick. I am wearing the Matte Innocence. This is number 60. It's from the Milani matte lipstick line. And then on my cheeks I'm wearing yet another Milani product, and this is the Milani Romantic Rose. That's what I'm wearing as a blush today. And then if you want to know how I have been doing my foundation, you can simply just look up my most recent foundation tutorial. If I remember, I'll try to have it linked below. My highlight is the Mary Luminizer, and this is by The Bomb Cosmetics. So I have that applied to the highest planes of my face, so my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, as well as my cupid's bow. And I did go ahead and use the same product on my eyes as a eyeshadow. On my nails, my nail color is a gel color, and the brand is Perfect Match, and the shade name is Rose Glow. And I did go to my nail tech to get my nails done, and I think that's it. So, as always, and until next time, have a greatest day, doll smooches. Mwah. Bye.